Hi, my name is Chris Trager. I am the Commercial Product Manager at StonTalks. I've been with the company for 16 years, and today we are going to be talking about texture. Adding texture increases the slip resistance and factor of safety of a floor. The texture actually provides additional surface area, breaking through any kind of contaminants on the floor to increase the traction. Slip falls occur when there's a sudden unexpected change in slip resistance. So if you don't notice that there's a puddle on a smooth floor, you may slip and fall and an injury can occur. So it's very important that you have the appropriate amount of texture in areas and appropriate warning signs as well too, like wet floor signs and keeping your floors clean. There's a wide variety of textures that can be used, from different grit sizes to different colors of aggregate. Mainly it depends on the flooring system involved. For example, if you're using something that has a clear sealer in it, you want to provide extra slip resistance, but you don't want to choose a texture that's going to impact the aesthetics of the floor. Wet environments, it's usually required just for safety reasons out there, but even dry manufacturing areas where a lot of powders and everything can get on the floor, you can get really slippery situations where texture is necessary. You should definitely consider the traffic, the type of traffic, the amount of traffic in an area, whether it's indoors, outdoors, wet or dry environment is going to have an impact on whether texture is going to be necessary. Slip resistance and cleanability are inversely related, which means when the slip resistance goes up, your cleanability is going to go down. Well, the larger the texture you have in a floor, the more difficult it's going to be to clean just because there's a lot more places for contaminants to rest. So when you have a smaller texture in a floor, you may be able to mop, but larger texture and a dirtier environment may require mechanical means like a buffer or manually scrubbing the floor. That's why we always recommend the mock-up of the texture that's being chosen, just to make sure your cleaning staff has the right expectations on what's needed to clean the floor. Yes, it can. There's a variety of different test methods and devices that can measure your floor slip resistance, though the problem you get sometimes is that the numbers that you get don't correlate with different test methods, and the numbers can also be misinterpreted. So that's why we always recommend a mock-up so that the customer and end user can verify the texture is appropriate for their environment, independent of a number you get from a test. StonTalks can help educate you on the different texture varieties, as well as the trade-off you may have with cleanability and that factor of safety you get from texture. They can also help produce mock-ups and samples to show you the variety of texture to help you make an informed decision for your facility.